Hello, Peter Boggins here, checking in for the evening. I'm in my pyjamas already because I got absolutely drenched on my walk earlier today. We've got Storm Carlos, I think, hitting the UK at the moment. It's just been wet and windy all day, really. Just kind of very unpleasant weather, basically. I mean, I don't mind cold as long as it's dry, but it's kind of been wet and miserable all day today, and just kind of generally unpleasant. So yeah, it's not been the nicest weather, but I suppose it is winter now, so we do have to put up with the rain for a few months now. It's just gonna have to suck it up and get on with it. It's probably gonna rain most days until like next May, basically, like it does in the UK every year. So yeah. I had a meeting with the support worker today. I think there's the potential for it to be quite useful. But we shall see. Yeah. He's a nice guy. Seems to he says the right things, but we shall have to wait and see. How things go, really. So I'm just trying to get the light right so I can see what I'm doing. So yeah, we shall wait and see what comes of it, if anything comes of it. Yeah. It definitely feels like a bit of a short-term solution to a long-term problem, but I don't really know what can be done about it, but I don't know, I'm just gonna try and keep an open mind about it, really. and hope that it works out. Yeah, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see how it goes. Could be useful, I suppose, to have someone to help. I don't know. You kind of went through all the kind of cliche platitudes, I guess, of, you break down your chores into different sections and all that stuff that I've heard hundreds of times before. So yeah, I think we just have to roll with it a little bit and see how it goes in the future. Yeah. I don't know. I think there's lots of well-meaning people out there who don't necessarily know what they're talking about. But I don't know. I suppose if they're willing to try and help, we will accept the help. Yeah, we shall see how it goes. Keep an open mind about it, and yeah, just roll with it, I guess. I went into town to try and see if I could find somewhere to get my phone screen fixed, because it's cracked. The glass on top is cracked, and it's kind of just a bit annoying. I mean, it's not in too annoying a place, the cracks, but it's sort of, you can see it's spread a little bit across the screen, and I don't know, I feel like it's shredding my fingers slightly. But I went into the shop for the network that I'm on. I'm on the EE, the phone network that I'm on, and so I went into the EE shop, and they said they can't repair them in store, and I can either, I don't know, find a spare phone so that I can send it off somewhere, and then it would take like a few days to fix before it came back, or I could drive all the way to Solihull, which is like an hour away, and the shop there might be able to fix it on the day, because apparently that's where they send the phones there anyway to be repaired, from near me. That's, I guess, like the nearest central hub, I guess, for things being fixed. And then there were a couple of other smaller shops in town that said they could do it, but one guy said it would cost £170 to replace, and that was a lot more expensive than I was expecting it to be. I don't really know what I was expecting it to cost, but it wasn't £170, and that's not something that I have just sitting around at the minute. So I don't really know what to do. Don't know. I know I probably do need to get it fixed, because I don't want things like water or dust to get into the cracks and do damage elsewhere in the phone or underneath the glass or whatever. So I do need to get it fixed, but I can't really afford 170 quid, so I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get that money somehow. Yeah, it's just a bit annoying, really. It's I don't know, mildly infuriating. I didn't realise I'd even cracked the screen when I did it, because it was dark. I was out on one of my walks, and a dog knocked it out of my hands, because I was holding the phone in my hand, and I had wired earphones in, because at the time my wired earphones were a bit naff, so I was using wired earphones, and the dog got tangled up in the earphones, and that pulled my phone out of my hand, and I dropped it on the footpath, which was slightly annoying. And like I say, I didn't notice the cracks until it was several moments later, after the dog and the owners had gone. So I'm a little bit annoyed with myself that I didn't notice it earlier. But yeah. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do about the screen, or what I can do. I don't know. I'll have to figure something out, I guess. But yeah, it's I don't know. one of those things. One of life's inconveniences. But yeah. So yeah, I don't know what to do about it really. Because I know I do need to get it fixed. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I think what else has happened today. Yeah, I got completely blown about by the storm that's going on today. I can't remember what storm it is, but yeah, it almost broke my umbrella at one point because it kept turning inside out, and I was trying to stop it from doing that, and yeah, it was a bit of a struggle. Just to sort of keep it in its proper shape. But other than that, I don't know. It's I can't even remember what day it is. Friday. Yeah. Eee. I can't remember what I was going to say now. I haven't really got much planned for the weekend. So I don't know. I think it's going to be raining for a lot of tomorrow as well, which is unfortunate. But yeah, like I say, it's that time of year we tend to get a lot of wind and rain all over the place. So just have to suck it up. Yeah. I got a zip broke on my coat as well, so I couldn't do my coat up. Well, the zip broke a while ago, and I've just not been able to get it to zip up properly ever since, which is more than a bit inconvenient. So yeah, I'm gonna have to find another coat as well. If I can't zip up my coat, that kind of defeats the point of having a coat. So yeah. Oh, I don't know. That's another thing to figure out, I suppose. Yeah. You know what they say? It is what it is. And yeah. Yeah. So I'm trying to think if I'm up to anything particularly exciting this weekend, but I don't think there was anything in particular. So yeah, just plod along and you know, try and find something interesting to do. Yeah, I do need to find a bit more structure in my days. Just feel like a lot of my days kind of fly by without really much control over what goes on. So yeah, I need to yeah, start planning my day to day a bit more. Yeah, because it just I feel like I drift through a lot of days and not a whole lot happens. Which isn't ideal, let's put it that way. So yeah, I don't know. I keep saying I'm going to plan things and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that or whatever, and then it never happens. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm sure I'll figure it out somehow. Yeah. I'm just going to do last few little bits on here, and then do a quick German lesson because I haven't done that this evening on Duolingo. And then it'll be time for bed. Yeah. Do these low limb bits. So yeah, I zoned out for a little bit there. I mean, this is what I mean when I say I find Warhammer to be meditative. I just focus on doing what I'm doing, and I do kind of zone out a little bit, but that's not necessarily a bad thing, really, I think, anyway. I just don't know. It's a bit of escapism, I guess, and a bit of, creativity, which I don't always do. But I don't know. I enjoy it. Something a bit different, and it bit of a challenge to my hand-eye coordination and imagination, and gets the brain working a little bit. So I don't know. I keep saying I want to do more live streaming content, but I don't know, I never quite get around to it. I don't know if I have the confidence for it. I think you've got to be able to almost talk non-stop, and I don't know if I have the well, I guess it depends. I probably could talk a lot about certain topics and whatnot, but I think being on camera and sort of being an active entertainer probably does require a sort of semi-decent amount of skill to be able to do. So yeah, I'm just finishing up a few details before I eventually move on to the next step. Yeah. I think that will do for now. Because I think I will get completely engrossed in that, and I could do that for a few hours. So yeah. That will do for now. I shall see you tomorrow. Ta-ta for now.